My name is Boyko Mitov, but all my friends tell me Bobby. So you can tell me Bobby also. Why did I start Naslada? I try to make difference to give the people honest food. In this small college town, you can see it's like all chain and fast food, just only couple family restaurant. Something I wanna serve like not anybody have. So it's kind of like unique for the area and people like this, so they can feel like, hey, I'm in a Bowling Green, but I feel like, I'm in a different country. That's my goal, and I think that's how I make it.
The atmosphere is just something that takes you away from the rest of Ohio. And
yeah, it's more like a little world in itself in here, which is really nice.
Have you heard about the lottery green cards? This is kind of like American government make for all country in the world to kind of like change the immigration, so all different people coming from all over, but each country have some specific code how many people can come, and millions of people apply, but only hundreds people can come, or a few hundred or thousand, for each country. So I'm kind of like win this lottery, and when I apply, it's take about 2 years, the whole process, to the first letter until you approve and have like a 3 or 4 interview, go to an embassy and everything, and the second interview, it's about after a year, I received the letter, I win, and they say that's right now in the moment, if you're not married, to be mayor, and bring this person with you here. And I'm my wife for a few months and say, well, I receive, win the green card, so I'd like to come with me, and she says sure, and then we married and come together like a family. So it's been very blessed to make this choice there, so I don't come alone. It's been very supportive of her side, and it just like I think I feel more strong like this. Before this, I've been only to Russia, because Bulgaria has been kind of like a part of Soviet Union. You watch Russian movie, everything, drive Russian car, and it's just been more, like close. You cannot go out. Like I feel after the communism down, everybody, I think the democracy a little bit like anarchy, and that's when start. Not civil war, we never have like this, but some people who is close to the communists, or it's not, it's kind of like Al Capone time here. So if you, like make underground organization and you make a millions of money in just short period of time, like all criminals kind of like this, and the regular people, it's just like, hard to survive, it's like, lose job, and it's just very hard in the beginning. It just to pay, their bills, just regular survivor. It's kind of like a split between, very rich and a very poor. So for democracy, right? 28 years ago, in today's day, the communism is being done in Bulgaria, it's not democracy. So I celebrate this. But after this, it's kind of like open the border and you just like go west and see, how people live different, their culture, their food, everything. People have more freedom to explore, to see, and everybody go out to see, different country and work. And right now, almost, I believe, every family in Bulgaria, somebody work across the border so they can have money to support their family. When I come here in 1999, I don't know any language, and you just come here and you don't know anybody except one person. And no language, culture, social life, everything is different. Here it's people, it's like, how to say, some of the people it's very open mind, some it's very conservative. That's I see here. And almost, I don't know my neighbors here. They don't have like a social life. It's not like you see with your neighbors to be very close friend, or like invite or go like with no, hey, what you can do next week? Let's have dinner together or whatever. And they say, let me see my schedule. I'm busy 3 weeks. I cannot have, every night. Then in Bulgaria, it's not the same. I want to see you. I go there and, okay, have a seat and eat together. No invitation, no anything like this. This is like a huge difference. Here, it's everything in schedule. And, so fast, so busy, but I don't feel that people live here. Because all the time, what they're doing? Work to pay bigger house or car or anything like this. I don't think they live their life. Because the time they spend to have whatever they have, they don't have time to live. Before our first child is born, we try every week to go somewhere. I just work to go somewhere. Because this is very important for me, in the beginning, to see the new place, new food, new culture. And we try to make, every weekend go somewhere. Start from, 50 miles here to driving 10 hours to go like to Georgia, Atlanta, or, just see all over. So we've been like, Upper Peninsula to the Key West, all this area here, You can cross Bulgaria for 4 hours, north and south, and you can see mountain and sea. It's very, very beautiful, like a nature. It's a small, but everything compact. Here I need to travel like 1,000 miles. In Bulgaria I need to travel only 100 miles to see, like a snow and peak and go like to the sea. And, that's the difference, the sizes. My wife and, we have 2 kids. She try every 1 or 2 years to go back in a summer vacation so they can see, their relatives and grandparents. Kind of like doesn't lose, connection. And after I opened the business, it's very hard for me to, close the business and leave. I started working pizza delivery guy. That's my first job here in the US. Take me about 3 years until learn the language and the city. And then, when I feel ready, I say, okay, I need to open the restaurant. That's been my dream. Jerry Lee's give me the first job and, start like a classes through university on some church. That's how I started learning English. But this guy kind of like a Jerry Lee's owner of Pizza Nails Pizza. He kind of like inspired me, it just helped me a lot, and just take time, to build credit and, confidence and to feel right moment. That's when, 2003, I opened the small carry-out in Woodland Mall. But never been fast food, always been gourmet stuff. Homemade soups, and then I had sandwiches. And, I see, people like it, and I need more to expand, more sit-down restaurant and more accomplished with, wine and beer. And just, I've been in them about 2.5 years. And after these 2.5 years, I start looking for a place downtown Bowling Green, because I feel this is more historical, nice, like that's what I'm looking for. And I find this place. 2006, I opened Naslada here in the same location in downtown Bowling Green. I have all old world wine. That's mean any country in Europe, like, who make the wine, like France, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Germany, in Bulgaria, I believe it's a better blend with the food I serve. Just wine and food, it's very well. I wanna show the people like real true experience, like a sit down, slow eating, like a social. That's for me, it's more important,
I'd say the big thing about Bobby is that he takes the time to make sure that the dishes are prepared very well. He isn't going to be satisfied with anything run-of-the-mill. If something's not right, he's not going to let it go, and I appreciate that.
Naslada mean, if I say with one word, it's like delight. But it's not exactly, you can translate to the English with one word. It's mean when you come with your friends and enjoy the evening. That's mean not only, like the food you eat or the drink you have. It's just like the whole atmosphere, you have fun with your friends and have really good time and you enjoy yourself. That's me, Naslada.